In a world where men often walk alone, who do they turn to for answers? Being male is a matter of birth, but being a man is a matter of choice. This is the dawn of something phenomenal. Fathers, sons, brothers, from the daily grind to the battles within, this is where real stories are told. A place where the silent struggles are given a voice, where the unspoken truths are laid bare. No holds barred. Brace yourself. This is Men on Record. It's more than just talk. It's a man thing.
Good evening and welcome. This is Men on Record. It's Friday, the 24th day of July 2026. We are hoping and we are praying that you are well. Indeed, also, we are doing well, blessed and favored of the Lord. And we are hoping that you are ready for today's episode. This is a show which is usually live, and it is targeting every man, young, middle-aged, the old, from whichever background you are coming from. So long as you are a man. Biologically, you are a man, not you who identify yourself as a man. But if you are biologically a man, this is the show just for you. And so, karibu sana to the show from wherever you are tuned in from. We are looking forward to an amazing episode this evening. And tonight, it is all about fathers raising champions, and we are talking especially about sports success. And so karibu sana. If you are a dad, if you are a brother, if you are an uncle, a nephew, karibu sana. This is your show. Men on Record happens every Friday, and it is across all our platforms, Hope FM, Hope TV, and across our digital platforms as well. It is a live, engaging show that is here to discuss anything and everything touching on the man, and especially in this fast-changing world that we are living in. And so karibu sana, and it is a joy to be hosting you. My name is George Gishuru. Not alone in studio, my brother from the other side is also joining us. Good evening and karibu sana baba.
Thank you bro. How are you?
Sawa?
Salama kabisa.
Nakuona?
Nashukuru kwa sawa?
Na Mungu ni mwema.
You know you were with a certain team the other day.
Bana.
You know, uliona kale ka video nilizabanga nikapiga mpira ukai. And that is just
by
exactly
it seems that is what happened.
Yeah, that was
but to be honest, if we are being honest,
yeah.
It was a boring final.
It was.
It was a very boring final. But also
boring.
maybe that shows that Argentina should not have been in the final.
Yes,
maybe.
that's true.
But also number two, Spain, the way they play their football,
Yeah.
you know, it is not appealing to the eye.
Yes. Yeah.
It's kind of boring, but very effective. That's the thing.
Very
boring,
calculated,
but exactly,
yeah.
but very lethal. It is not appealing, but it is very lethal, very
That's
dangerous
very
for them to win.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why we were expecting an end-to-end,
Yes.
you know,
but you know,
box to box.
I'd given you a pre-match, you know,
prediction.
how things would turn out to be.
Yeah.
Ukasium.
Yeah.
So next time in future.
Nisikize wazee. That's what you're trying to tell me. Nisikize wazee, kijana barubaru. You know, you are trying to say that a man can, an old man,
Yes.
can see very far.
While even sleeping.
Yeah, while even sleeping. Mimi hata niende juu ya muti.
You won't see.
But anyway,
Great.
you're well?
I'm great.
Good to
the
see
Lord
you.
has
Your
been
week?
good. And of course, the week has been amazing.
Awesome.
You know, a number of things happening in the country. We see in the court, you know, in the
yes.
corridors of justice,
A
things
lot,
happening.
A lot happening.
But in all, we thank God for the gift of life. He has kept us.
Yeah.
Very soon we are in August. Na kidogo anasema huu mwezi it has not behaved as it has always been.
Yeah.
Baridi hatuoni.
Lakini ni kama inatutisha. There are
Inatisha,
days-
inahepa.
Exactly. Zingine inakuja, ingine inapotea.
Anasema yule alipewa tenda kidogo.
Attender
Unpredictable.
he or she is not delivering consistently. Akona moods.
Kabisa.
But good to see you.
A
Karibu.
pleasure, man.
Yeah.
We invite you to engage with us tonight. And of course, that is 0708 322 on WhatsApp. And of course, 0717 400 555. Get to let us know where you're tuning in from this evening.
Yeah.
Is it an afternoon?
It's evening. But it depends the time zone that you are in. For some, it's morning. For some, it's mid-morning. Others, afternoon.
For some of us, to call a VPN, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, you can get in touch on 20933.
Yes.
That is on SMS and across our social media platforms. That is at Hope FM Live, at Hope TV Kenya. And of course, we'd want you to share a link with a man out here. Share with a father, share with a brother, share with, that male friend, share with, any man, an uncle. We'd want to have a great conversation tonight because we're live on Facebook and of course on YouTube at Hope FM Live and at Hope TV Kenya. Our parents back in the day, Sisi Wahenga, our parents used to view things differently. Lens yao ilikuwa tofauti sana. But I'm happy that lately most parents wameanza kutupa some lenses that were used earlier in the day. Because ungeambia mzazi you're in football, that you are talented. What are you saying?
Talent ni nini?
Kijana.
Talent utakula. Talent utakula. Especially when it was coming from mother tongue. Usiniprovoke niongee kama my mom or my late guka because he brought me up, and so even me, I was in that particular boat because I wanted, trust you me, you would be covering me today. I was a lethal striker. Imagine. Playing football and all. Imagine. But then I was told you choose a struggle. Mupira utakura. Mupira itakupeleka wapi? Unataka kuharibika wewe. Nao marafiki umeshikana na wao wanakuharibu. Haufikiri? Na sasa hizo walikuwa umeleta story nyingine mzito.
Unajua hii ni mwecheche.
Ndio hivi.
But now, look at football today.
My friend.
Look at how things have changed. Look at world football. Look at sports personalities. Look at what's happening. My friend. A parent should start regretting why the entire Lau Gigi.
I know. Siku hizi juzi inauliza mam, now see.
Ona sasa.
Ungekuwa unakuja huko juu, huko Marekani, huko wapi to watch your son. But that was then. And maybe it was the fears that they had. Maybe it was the traumas that they had experienced with their own parents.
Exposure.
Or maybe even the opportunities during their time did not exist.
That's true.
They were not there. But things, as you have said, they have changed. Currently, it's not just sitting in four walls. 8 to 5, or you don't even have a life because this profession, this career, and all. Should I say, even in terms of earnings, you look at some of the top earners in the world today. They are in the creatives field, creatives industry.
That's true.
And so that's why we thought after last week's, and the World Cup coming to an end and all, what can we do, even as parents, as guardians, in as far as nurturing the talents and the gifts? Because remember, these are God-given gifts.
That's true.
Now
the father will come one day, ulifanya nini?
Well, exactly.
What did you do?
What did you do with it?
So as a parent, do you only want next, World Cup season?
Yes.
Untaka uende to watch strangers. You don't want to watch familiar faces.
Yes. Imagine going there and watching your own son. Going there and watching your own daughter. Because even girls, we have the starlets. Malkia strikers.
We're expecting them to do great things in a few days to come.
Imagine.
Look at that. Look at the rugby sevens.
The Lionesses, the Rugby Seven, and especially our country, Kenya, we are well endowed. It is not just football. Because when we talk of sports, everyone thinks football. No. Kuna tennis,
Okutoi Angela.
Angela.
Making really the country proud.
Exactly.
Wale wakimbizi.
Wakimbizi. Ni sawa, tunakuelewa where you come from. Ni wakimbizi. Imagine.
So the likes of Eliud Kipchoge, Wanyonye man.
Who would have thought? Inaitwaje? Mkuki.
Yes.
Inaweza kukufanya famous
Urushe
and you earn you can earn from it. Mkuki. Mkuki sisi tulikuwa tunaambiwa ni ya kuhunt.
Yeah, you're hunting.
Yeah, you are hunting and all.
Unarusha vijiti za nini?
Look at Yego.
Yes.
You see? Yeah. Look at the javelin.
Big
Yego,
names.
the guy who went to the UK the other day in terms of darts.
Yeah.
Darts, unaenda darts unaambiwa, umeanza kukunywa bagi
Vitu gani hizi wewe?
Vitu gani? Ni fobe.
Fobe.
But we are here to demystify the myths, the misconceptions, and all. And raising champions.
And by the way, we'd want the listener or the viewer to tell us.
Yeah.
Kuna ndoto yako ilizima. Ungekuwa unachezea timu gani sahi?
Nyota ilizimwa. Ungekuwa unachezea which team?
Yes.
Which sport? Which national team category would you be playing in if your nyota?
Yes, kama wazazi wangeruhusu iwake tu.
Nyota iwake tu.
Yeah.
Talk to us as well.
Absolutely.
But we are not alone in studio to discuss this very timely conversation. As fathers, as men out there, I know you are listening and you have seen your son, you have seen your daughter has a particular talent. So we are here to discuss that. How do we harness that talent? How do we sharpen that skill so that they can eat from that talent? They can also be able to support themselves, and by extension, because of the abundance, they even are able to help even the extended family. We are joined in studio this evening by Godfrey Masolo. Now, Godfrey Masolo is the Chief Officer and also Chairman, FKF Kikuyu Sub-County. Uko ni nyumbani, by the way. Unaona wanatoka wazito.
Imagine, angekuwa ni wewe sasa, anakutuma. Anakudeploy.
Angekuwa ni yeye ananituma. Anasema huyu kijana ni wa nyumbani, nasukuma. So Godfrey, good evening and karibu sana.
Yeah. Habari, ujambo.
Yeah, tuko salama.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I think before I say anything, there's a book over here, I say, Healing from Your Past Hurts.
We need to read, most of us.
I love that. We are supposed to be the
We are not benefiting.
We are not benefiting. We will be reading that once we are through. Karibu sana, Godfrey.
Thank you very much. And praise God.
Amen.
My name is Godfrey Masolo, a coach, a father, a husband, and I'm hoping a disciple maker. Because sports is not only coaching people. You have to work with them. They become part of your family. And also you understand where they want to go and where they're coming from. So we are very grateful to be here. And thank you again, Hope of Him, for making sure, and Hope TV, for making sure that these stories go out. And I'm hoping that today, somebody who did not know what to do, how to go about it, and even what direction to take, after our conversation over here, they can find a way out. Because there's a God on the throne who is going to be able to give us the hope.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Unashika mpira hapo hivyo.
Bana. Inaonekana it's very close to you. It's very dear to you.
I love this item. First of all, let me just say before my wife says, how couldn't you touch her?
By the way, you are a wise man. Very wise man.
To make you get there.
Exactly.
I'm married to one wife. A very beautiful wife, Jackie. We have 2 kids, Trevor and Joy. And they love God. We all love God. And we've had issues around this ball. I remember my wife telling me, you're spending too much time with the teams. And not spending time with the family. But eventually, as we do things and as we open up, people get to understand. And one of our mottos in Kikuyu is football, family, friendship. So apart from playing the game, you become a family and we create a friendship. I also serve through the favor of His Excellency the Governor as Chief Officer in Kiambu for sports. And I also serve as a deacon at Parklands Baptist Church.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you wear so many hats.
And as you've said, about a year ago, we became the chair of football in Kikuyu, your land.
Yes.
And we are hoping that through our time there, and as we now get to hand over the baton, we will have done some stripes from where it was and added some inches to it. So thank you again for having me over here, and looking forward to the interaction.
Karibu.
Yeah.
It's an honor to have you join us this evening. First things first, to lay the foundation, because as we have shared with Frank here, that it was a struggle for so many parents in as far as seeing their children, seeing their sons, their daughters, balance between sports, and not just sports, anything to do with creative arts, talents, and academics. Is it possible to balance both?
With this age, this time now, very possible. Okay.
Yeah.
That time, I think our parents did not believe we had talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hiyo ni nini?
Yeah.
And as you had mentioned earlier, utakula hiyo talent, you know? But now with what has evolved and what is happening right now, that talent that God has bestowed on you. And I believe you don't have to be the Messi, you don't have to be the Ronaldo, you don't have to be the Vinicius Jr. God has put a talent in you. And with a coach, that talent can be exposed, that talent can be harnessed, that talent can be developed in the very little steps that you can take. And where God has planned you to go, you will reach over there. So yes, to answer your question, it is very possible to balance between the academics, because you need academics. You not play that game forever. And you need to use the talent that God has put in you on the pitch of play. So it is very possible if we tell our young people on how to balance it. Because a lot of our young people would really focus on one direction and forget the other direction. And God is a God of balance. You know, so if we do not put these seeds of balance in them, they will fall on one side and forget the other one. And what will happen at the end? We as dads will get blamed that we didn't give, or we didn't open that door, or we will say we didn't push them hard to go that direction. So it's very possible.
All right. You know, you're talking about that, and I'm thinking of now this child, because it's good you mentioned about balancing. Because some would now get into talent and forget that they also need education, because these two things, they want to work together. So talk to this father who's struggling to understand, you know, coming to terms to why the child, why the daughter, their son, is performing poorly in class academically, but now sports-wise, the talent-wise, shining.
I think it's just a question of me and my son, me and my daughter, sitting down and understanding how can we put a puzzle over here and make it better on that side. And the Bible says there's a time for everything. Okay. For me, I believe, as a dad to my son Trevor and to my daughter Joy, yes, we want them to be academically giants in whatever field they'll be. Okay, but Trevor is really good in football. Okay, with his left foot, I don't know where he got the left foot, because he writes with the right hand and plays with the left. Usually it's one side. But ukiona mtu ambaye, somebody in the studio is in that, tutawapeleka for testing.
You can't relate.
So we have agreed that you cannot play the game forever. Okay. And then also, you'd want to play, if today ask Trevor, where does he want to play? He's a Manchester City fan. He would immediately say, I want to play for Manchester City. But what are the chances of him playing there? Probably 0.000%. One, because of the status of our football in the country. Two, because of the exposure that he or will get. And then thirdly, competing with another 10,000 kids from around the world for that one position. So what are the chances of a kid in the UK, where Man City is, being given a chance, and a kid in Kenya who wants to take over? You've got to be exceptionally good. So if we can agree with our children, we go this path, and we also leave a door for another path. And the other path is education. Because I tell him, fine, he's good in IT. with IT, we were watching the World Cup.
Yes.
And you kept on seeing those advertisements. You kept on seeing when the closing ceremony and the opening ceremony,
Yes.
all that was IT.
Yes.
People were paid billions of dollars to do that.
Yeah.
So with my skill in a game that I love, not on the field but academically, I can still earn my money.
There's so
Yeah,
many
sure.
opportunities in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So around this ball, we can earn our money.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't have to kick it,
Yeah.
or I don't have to catch it to
Yes.
earn money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can play around it,
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes,
Yeah.
to make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. I would love for you to mention, because now you have interacted with all sorts of children, players of players of different ages, different backgrounds. And one of the biggest challenge has also been in terms of discipline, because someone who is very talented, chances are there are those who become arrogant.
Yeah.
They are like,
I know my thing.
Exactly. You
Mini
actually
Bazoo,
need me
Mini
more than I
Bazoo.
need
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
So talk to someone, talk to a player, first of all, talk to a child, talk to someone who is budding to become a professional, and also talk to the parents as well. Talk to this dad in as far as how to inculcate the right values, respect, discipline, so that in as much as they are talented, they remain grounded.
Yeah.
For me, I'll tell them very simply. Okay, somebody gave you that talent.
Yes.
Somebody can take it away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you do not use it in the right way,
Yes.
and what is the right way? To glorify the kingdom of God.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I tell our players, okay, and I know it's not easy,
Yes.
because you see the friend. Football is about individualism.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm playing with you, me niende. Okay. We've been playing in the same team.
Yes.
So I go. You see me on TV and you're thinking, man, I used to play with that guy. Where is my door going to open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So every person
Yes.
has a time for their opportunity and their space.
Yes.
So if God has opened that open window for me,
Yes.
I go, and I think I will continue glorifying Him
Yes.
in that my journey.
Yes.
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 If I feel now I have gone over the bridge and now I forget about God,
Yes.
guess what?
Yeah.
God will take everything away from you. Okay.
Yeah.
And He's a jealous God.
Yeah.
Yeah. He cannot elevate you and then you elevate yourself.
Yeah.
So remain. It reminds me of a player, a Man City player, who told a certain coach, "Remain humble, remain
Yes.
humble."
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
Haaland telling
Yeah.
Arteta, "Be humble, eh?"
To
So,
live.
Yeah.
as a player,
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
you need to remain humble,
Even-
knowing that even after you
Exactly.
you
Ex-
progress
exactly.
and
Shine, yeah.
you shine and you become the top
The
star.
GOAT.
Yeah.
The
and,
GOAT.
And the GOAT.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because me and you and all the millions and millions of players who are playing, they're all goats.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And I'm not saying this in a bad way. Unajua nikikwambia ati wewe ni goat nasema wewe ni mbuzi. Hapana.
Yeah. Those who don't understand the
Ni
link-
mbuzi- ni mbuzi fulani in a certain way.
Yeah.
yes.
But we all have the talent that God has put in us to reach that level we want. And if we can use it at the right time, at the right place, in the right way,
Yes.
okay, we will reach that capacity.
Because we are stewards
Exactly.
at the end of the day.
Exactly. And if we do not use it properly, it is going to be given to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And many, many people don't understand that. Many players don't understand that.
Yeah.
They want to, if my teammate has gone, I want to go. Yeah. We don't know what that guy was doing or that girl was doing
Yes.
to reach over there.
Yeah.
We don't know if God said your time is now and her time is then.
Yes.
You know, we don't know. Yeah. But we want to challenge God and say, you know what? We all there. We need to be there.
Yeah.
It is never like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is never like that, because even here, how many people, if you open the door to say you're looking for producers to run this show,
Where?
how many people?
We'll have a crowd here.
Yeah. So
There are
because
times and seasons for.
exactly
Yeah.
because we are here, we need to make sure that we maximize on elevating and glorifying God's name, because just like that,
Yes.
somebody else can be given.
Okay.
Yeah. And we've seen it. The World Cup, after Portugal was kicked out, the conversation was now Ronaldo needs to retire.
Yeah.
Is he ready
Getting
to do that?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Messi, at the final, he was crying.
Yeah.
What was going through his head?
Yes.
I have come this far. I was so close to be the top scorer.
Yes.
I missed that. I was so close to the World Cup.
Yes.
Again to lift it up.
Yeah.
I missed that. So you can imagine everything that was going
Conversations, yeah.
around him.
Yeah.
And you see him looking up, asking questions in a quiet way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And tears coming out.
Yes.
You know? And then you think the minute you see a man crying,
Yeah.
no, it's from very deep.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So our fathers need to understand that. Our players need to understand that at the end of the day, the journey is you and God.
Yes.
Even Messi being taken as the best player in the world, you know,
Yeah.
he missed that one point.
Yes.
Ronaldo, England, you know, all the 64 teams
Yes.
in the World Cup. Out of, I don't know how many countries we have in the world, you know, Kenya included. We wanted to be there in the World
Yes,
Cup,
yes.
but only these teams made it,
Yes.
and they presented themselves
Sure.
to the millions of people,
Yeah.
and only one team
Yes.
won.
Yeah.
And that's why we tell them there's something bigger than that gold,
Yeah.
more than gold.
Yes.
And I keep telling my players, it is not about, okay, the medals, the trophies are good,
Yes.
but it is not about that. Yes, it's good. You'll be put on the podium and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
but you should be looking beyond that.
Yes.
And I keep telling people that, I don't know how many kilos. I think I was being told it's 16 kilos, the World Cup itself, pure gold.
Yeah.
But there's something beyond that gold
Sure.
that we need to understand and look beyond to.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about the conversation to do with discipline.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
This guy was banned out of football for quite some time.
Yeah.
You know, he wasted time outside because of doping. You know, and you know, doping has been a great conversation in the sports field,
Yeah.
the sports space. And with that, how can now fathers, men out here, you know, what are some of the conversations they should be having with their children, even as they pursue their talents? Yeah.
I think a good expression for that would be taking shortcuts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and we all know shortcuts are not good. We might reach here faster, we might reach here quicker,
Yes.
but at the end of the day, when we get there, the journey. Okay, I don't know if we've ever gone on a journey like we've driven from Nairobi to Dar es Salaam,
Yeah.
and the things we saw, you know, were not equivalent to a person who took a plane
Yeah.
from Nairobi JKA and landed in Dar es Salaam.
The process is not the same.
It is not. Okay, we saw so many things in Moshi, Arusha, Bagamoyo.
Yeah.
You know, all those towns. We interacted. I was caught speeding. You know, and I Jamaica like, hey, Nini wa Kenya, Nini. You know,
Yeah.
if I flew, I'm not.
You would miss the
Experienced all
experience.
that.
Yeah?
So we need to stop making issues about taking shortcuts and taking drugs. Look at Pogba.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he's a very good player, but he wanted to be, I don't know what's on top of very good player.
Yeah.
Excellent player.
Yes.
But when everything exploded, he went underground.
Sure.
He tried coming back. It didn't work out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody's perception is you tried to take a
Yeah.
shortcut.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our God is not a God of shortcuts.
Sure.
Yeah. Tells you, read my word to understand. Yeah. Even when we have AI right now,
Yes.
that you can open and plug your earphones and
Yeah.
and listen to God's word, papa, and read the whole Bible in 1 month.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is not the same when you highlight,
Yeah.
you write some notes
Yeah.
and everything. So we need to stop making rules or plans for shortcuts. You know,
Yeah.
because that God who gave you that boy, that girl, has a plan for that young person.
Yes.
And we need to allow God to take that
Yeah.
journey with that boy
Yeah.
or that girl. If we do not allow that and we say, you know what, I know a friend of mine, even nationally, the national team,
Yes.
and you've seen the players who have been handheld, taken to the coach,
Yeah.
and told huyu ni mchezaji mzuri, where are they now?
Yeah. I know where.
Yeah? The young man or the young girl who woke up every day without shoes and walked for kilometers and went to the field with a ball, those are the ones who know the commitment they did. So when they get a chance to play for the national team, they outshine everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no shortcuts.
No shortcuts.
No shortcuts.
Yeah.
Pay the cost.
Yeah.
For the process.
Trust the
Grind,
process.
get the grind.
Yeah.
Walk in that valley of dry bones,
Yeah.
you know, so that you understand. When next time you see somebody talking about not having shoes, you know what they're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that. And also, especially that reminder to guardians, parents, dads, especially who are out there. Any parent who is there and you have noticed that your child, girl, boy, has this talent. Remember, you are a steward. That you are supposed to harness. You are supposed to encourage so that they become the best version of themselves, so that they can be able to shine and become that person that God has called them to become in as far as their gift and their talent is concerned. We are hosting this evening as we are talking about fathers raising champions, sports success, and Godfrey Masolo, the chief officer and also the chairman, FKF Kikuyu Sub-County. We are taking a short break and then we come back and continue with this conversation. I'm loving it because we are being challenged as fathers, as parents, in as far as doing things differently. There may be things that you wanted him or her to do, but then again, if you notice that they are gifted in a particular field, in a particular area, that yes, you're supposed to encourage them to become better. A short break. Keep interacting with us across the platforms that we were given, and also on the comment section as well. We'll be reading them out as we continue with the show. Skuski.
Rafiki soul is a promise of a hand that reaches and goes beyond what angaza tumaini kote. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. Rafiki soul is a promise of a hand that reaches and goes beyond watangaza tumaini kote. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. Rafiki msoul.
Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive.
champions. That is what we are talking about, sports success and the creative arts in itself, and how we are able to raise champions. Continue interacting with us this evening. I love this topic. I have youngsters and they have shown where they want to be, and so kazi kwetu,
Yes.
so that we ensure that we are tapping into the same. Godfrey, welcome back. And we are talking about the importance of a parent, because you see this kid
Yes.
from a very tender age. The importance of a parent noticing
Yes.
the strength of this child from that very young age, and now also helping them in terms of starting the whole process. The resources may be meager, but the talent is there.
Yes.
Where and how should they go about it?
Thank you, Gigi. I think for me, I would give the example of a tree. Okay, right now I think the country is doing 3 billion trees or 5 billion trees around the country. One of the guys who's doing the environment issues actually indicated to me that you need to understand what tree to plant where.
Yes.
Okay, so if me as a parent
Yeah.
growing and seeing Trevor become that person he is, I should have known, one, he's a left footer. Two, he likes to play this position.
Yes.
And then three, he doesn't like this kind of environment or likes this kind of environment. And the same way, the minute I'm planting that tree,
Yes.
okay, the minute it's shooting up, one, I've given it the right environment. So we as fathers, okay, we are failing totally.
Yes.
Because even in our program in Kikuyu, I can say it today
Yes.
that the mothers are the ones who talk to the young person, tell them, hey, Johnny, unapenda mpira? And they go around on the internet, look
Yes.
for a club
Yeah.
to take that young person, young girl to football.
Yes.
And then they come and say, can we get boots? Where do we get boots for them? Should this be the work of women or men?
Should be men.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're talking about that. I'm just thinking of maybe potential indicators, because there are parents who have no idea. Yeah, tu mtoto kidogo amepiga kitu kwa nyumba, and they don't really understand what exactly is happening.
Yeah.
Are there some maybe potential indicators, tell signs that this child is headed in a certain direction?
We were earlier off air, we were talking about Messi. Yeah. Any indicators will come.
Yes.
If you give him a ball, it will take his mind off everything else.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
If he can come and sit down with you and watch a game, and even ask you questions about that game and all that, no matter how crazy the questions are,
Yes.
that is an indicator. If he can go and tell you, Dad, Mom, buy for me a t-shirt and put my name behind, that is an indicator. So we need to harness that point from there.
Okay.
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 And unless we do that, this tree that we are planting, okay, and the things like, for example, when we see these big mangrove tree, do we understand what's beneath that tree? Yeah, there is a heaven
Yes.
of roots down there.
Yes.
So the bigger the tree,
Yeah.
the longer the roots are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we don't see the roots.
The foundation.
Yeah, we don't see how far the roots have gone.
Yes.
We only see the
The
height
height.
of
Yeah.
the tree.
Yeah.
And we say, oh, Mogumo tree, whatever. But underneath,
And
Yes.
yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that is the work the parents have to do, okay, to make sure that they are putting a proper firm foundation for this child of theirs.
Yeah.
Probably me, you will not see what another parent is
Yes.
doing,
Yes.
okay, to buy that t-shirt, to buy that pair of shoe,
Yes.
to buy that uniform, to look for a club, but eventually,
Yeah.
okay, we see the tree,
Yeah.
okay, and we'll think, wow, who put their time?
Yes.
And it comes back to the coach. But the coach didn't start the journey
Yeah.
for this young person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A dad, a mom somewhere saw that potential, that indicator, and put it out.
Yeah.
So unless we, as dads, as parents, now come out and say, you know what, I'm going to remove you from the house. You're going to go out with me, kick the ball, and then take him to a team now where he can play with other kids and all that.
Yeah.
It is not going to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We as a country, we're all going to be losing talent,
Yeah.
how much talent we have,
Yes.
it's going to go down the drain, and we'll reach a point where nilikuwa mchezaji mzuri, I could do that, but eventually we stop. So the other thing that we also have to do is not to make soccer academies as kindergartens.
Okay.
So me or my wife, we take Trevor because we don't have anything for him to do.
Yes, yes.
So we take him there
Yes.
and we say, huyu wacha ajaribu kucheza,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
And we leave him there.
Yeah.
We don't even wait for to watch how it will be and everything.
Yes.
We hand over that kid to the coach, okay? And probably football is not his thing. He
Yes.
probably wants to run. He probably wants to play basketball. He probably wants to do another thing.
Yeah.
But we cannot understand that if we hand over the kid and we forget about it.
Yes.
So parents, again, we are the failure that we're doing is the first one, that men are missing in action in this journey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Men need to be holding the hands of their children, especially sport-wise.
Yes.
I'm not saying our mothers are, we have Harambee Starlets right now,
Yeah.
who are the icon of Kenyan football right now.
Yes.
But the man has to stand up and take their space
Yes.
and be on record that I pressed that button
Yeah.
for this boy to begin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if later on, maybe because of work and everything, the mother now takes over, fine. But we cannot just say, we mtafutie uwanja, we mnunulie viatu. No, we cannot do that.
Yes.
And then secondly, it is not a kindergarten.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a place to interact. It is a place to learn. And the teams now, if handled properly,
Yeah.
have become small churches.
Yes.
Where kids come, do devotion. The coach,
Mentorship.
the coach becomes the father figure.
Yes.
I remember one of our coaches who is now injured, and we are praying for his quick recovery,
Yes.
mentored my son.
Yeah.
And my son could tell him things that he was not telling me.
Yeah.
You know? So even we as coaches become father figures
Yeah.
of these players.
Yeah.
So if we are not upright,
Yes.
then we lose this young person
Yeah.
to the world. And now a kid walks out of the road and
Yes.
there's so much bombarding him.
Yeah.
And if we're not careful, we lose that young person and they have gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that because you're mentioning that. And the one thing that also I am observing is that we have so many sports academies sprouting all over.
Yes.
So talk to a parent, to be cautious in terms of, one, protecting this child from fake agents. I know you know that too well because you are within the FKF setup.
Yeah.
So fake agents, and two, dishonest sports academies, because if we lose it at that level,
Yeah.
we endanger even the life of that child, because you don't even know the people who are handling your child, your boy, your girl. So you had the very best interest at heart,
Yes.
but then again, because of fake agents who promised you all sorts of things,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
dishonest sports academies, your child is ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, George, you're saying that.
Yeah.
And you know, like just like any other sector, there are fake agents. Like, you know, we just had a case that was ruled yesterday in Nakuru about, the Finland scholarship. And,
Imagine.
we have
Yes.
fake agents all over the place.
Oh, yes.
And
So,
money was lost.
yeah,
money was
it
lost.
was 1.1
People's lives
billion.
were shattered.
Yes.
Dreams were killed.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, you're talking about that, and I'm thinking of that one. So somebody would think maybe in sports huku ndio kusafi,
Sports
hakuna pata
kusafi,
potea.
hakuna vitu kama hizi.
Yes.
Yeah.
True, very true. We've got to be cautious. The good thing about our life, our situation right now, there's so much information online.
Yes.
Okay. And we have people who somebody can call. And I am open. If somebody would want to call and just have a journey on finding out who is a good agent.
Yes.
One of my very good friends, he's a Muslim. Yeah. But he's a certified agent from FIFA. Yeah. He's got a certification from CAF.
Yeah.
He's got a certification from UEFA.
Yes.
So if there's any issues of understanding who is an agent, we just go to the FIFA agency portal. Every agent has a number.
Yes.
Put in their number and you'll be told true or not true.
Yeah.
True.
And we move forward. Okay.
Yeah.
In terms of the fake academies, I have enough bile for a coach who is coaching children is either smoking or chewing mirror.
Yeah.
What are you showing this kid?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you are speaking badly
Yes.
to that kid.
The language.
The language.
language,
You know, you're
yeah.
like, we ujui ball.
Yeah.
We enda upande matatu.
Yeah.
We conductor, you know.
Yeah.
What are you telling? You know, you're actually breaking that young person.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And if we can understand the potentials of every player who comes to a field, yeah, because the Messis we see today,
Yeah.
the Ronaldos we see
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
the players that we idol now
Yes.
were not that way 30 years ago. Somebody saw them, somebody built the potentials in them, and now they're on the platforms.
Yes.
But if we just rubbish and tell them, you know what, imagine if Christ was doing that to us, me and you not
You can imagine. Yeah.
not be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not be here.
Yeah.
And God is a God of second chances.
That's
So
true.
I tell parents, if that kid has woken you up to tell you to come for football, then me as a coach,
Yes.
I have to plow that hidden talent in them.
Yes.
No matter how. We have kids in our program, a young boy called Liam. When he came, now he's I think 9 or 10 years. When he came when he was 7, 6, you could tell him, Liam, we are scoring this way. You
Yes.
go this way.
Yeah.
You know? And if we're those kind of coaches who gave up quickly,
Yes.
that boy would not have been where he is
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
And the dad has really pushed on to make sure that he's got personal coaching.
Yes.
He's never missing training unless he's in school and or they have traveled. But every time now, if you look at that boy,
Yes.
we are thinking we need to sign a contract with that boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because after all, for sports academies,
Yeah.
they are not elite yet.
Yeah.
They are here to harness and hone the skill
Yes.
of a player.
Yeah.
And so if you are talking badly, if you are harsh towards them, then it's actually you who has a problem
Yes.
and not doing what you ought to be doing.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to hone those
Encourage,
skills,
exactly.
sharpen the
Yes,
skill,
yeah.
make them even
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
So actually, it means that you are a very poor coach.
Yes.
You don't deserve to be
You
called
don't
a
actually
Yeah.
you don't deserve to be called a coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because a coach should be able to change somebody's life. A coach is a disciple maker. Yeah, just the way Christ was walking with Peter and James and Andrew and all those people. They were not perfect people.
No.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
But he said, I have seen something in you and I will make, and now look, because of them,
Yeah.
the Bible is written. The word of God that we read every day
Yeah.
was written. So if we brush our kids off like that,
Yes.
you know, because for one thing or another,
Yeah.
they are not the standard that you're looking at, or you've woken up with your pressures and everything, and you are there now. Today you're talking badly.
Yes.
It is totally wrong.
Yeah.
So, parents, please make sure that whenever you're going to take a kid to a program, sit over there,
Yes.
watch what's happening.
Yeah.
In FKF right now, there's a lot of safeguarding training ongoing.
Yeah.
Yes.
How you handle children, how you place them in the categories, because
Yes.
you cannot put a 7-year-old with an 11-year-old.
That's true.
You know, you're already breaking down.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
type of fields that they're supposed to be playing,
Yeah.
how long they're supposed to train for. You know, all those things in terms of FIFA safeguarding have to be understood.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you're just going to come, throw your kid over there like a kindergarten and then
Yes.
leave,
Yeah.
you're actually exposing this child to very
Yeah.
major issues
Yeah.
in
Yes,
the
yes.
game.
All right. You know, you're talking about that and just parent being intentionally involved in the process, you know, step by step as the child advances in the different categories. And I'm thinking of, you know, back in the day, we had this player by the name Lampard during our time, Sikaba
Yeah.
Wachanga.
Yeah.
You know, there is
You're
a day.
Chelsea.
No,
Clearly.
no. There's a day he scored.
Yeah.
And he looked where the mother used to sit while watching the game.
yeah.
And this day now he missed. She was not there.
Yeah.
The guy literally cried
Yes. So you
because I thought
yeah.
my mom would be there to see what
He's
the
scoring.
son has become.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now that was not there. Okay, and there is the bit of you know, the other day I was watching a game with one of my daughters, and
Yeah.
she says, "Mbona anashinda kinua bendera? Why is she? He keeps on raising the flag."
Yeah.
You know, and that drives me to the bit of the very many careers around just sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
there's somebody who thinks they have to be, on the forefront,
Yeah.
on the stage, playing.
Kicking the ball.
Yeah, being the kickers of the ball. So talk about some of the other careers around your sports.
Yeah. So what we tell our children in the program,
Yes.
and what I tell everybody, one, earlier was spoken about the balance between academics and the game.
Yes.
So one day, one thing will come to an end.
Yes.
Either you reach your university level and you want to do a career, or God forbid you break your leg,
Yes.
and it takes a long time, and other 10 young kids are coming,
Yes.
they're overtaking you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we tell our children, as you are doing that, look at the other road where, as you're playing, you're reading. Because, for example, the lawyer who signs the contracts for Messi, for Bellingham,
Yeah.
they take 5%.
Yes.
Wow.
So you can imagine 5% of what Messi earns
is
every
earning.
time,
Yes.
whether it's a Coca-Cola deal or a Nike deal or just
Whatever
MLS.
income that comes in.
You need academics for that. Okay.
Yeah.
We have, I think, 3 Kenyans who are working in the UK, and their work is basically nutrition.
Yes.
They make sure that the players are eating the right food.
Yeah.
They are at the right time, okay, with the right quantities. You cannot wake up one day and say, you
are
eat this
picky.
much. You've got
Yeah,
to study
yeah.
about it.
Yes.
Okay. And you're around these players who are playing this game that you love so much.
Yeah.
We have people who design the uniforms,
Yes. Yes.
whose work is just to think and say, this season we had that, how can we change it? And next day you have the new Arsenal shirt, you
Yeah.
have the new Chelsea,
Yes.
I have the new Real Madrid. People are thinking. So in terms of making sure that we're able to understand where we want to go, the careers are so much.
Yeah.
We have people who are media people,
Yeah.
who would go, if you had gotten the chance to be the announcers at the World Cup,
Yeah.
the commentators.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah? But
Dream job.
then there's a guy called, is it Peter Drury?
Yeah. Peter Drury.
Yes, yes.
Drury.
Yeah.
There was a guy who was showing the books that he has. And his work, he has written teams. So every time he's going to commentate on a game, he has written, researched.
Yeah.
So you think this guy, how does he know all this
Yeah,
information?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? It is not because he loves the game,
No.
but he's sacrificed.
Yeah.
He's gone through books and said, this guy has scored 500 goals. And,
Each
for
and
me
every
and you,
player.
Yeah. They've studied history.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
for me and you, and that makes him more potential to be given the first priority to be the commentator,
Yeah.
because everybody would want to know the history of a team, a player, and I don't have the time to look and say, hey, Gigi alikuwa anacheza hii team gani,
Yeah.
amefunga bao ngapi,
Yes.
somebody has dug it out
Yeah.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those careers are open. Those careers are so many.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure that we keep our books open,
Yes.
so that we are able to know if this door does not open,
Yeah.
we have another door.
Yeah.
We even have doctors there,
Yes.
Exactly.
There is
exactly.
a lot. Yeah.
The guys who carry the
The kit
stretcher,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you
There's
have
a lot.
injuries, the guy who gives you like 4 months to get well.
Yeah.
Very important people.
Yeah.
The guys who now sit you down after losing a game
Yes.
and tell you, you know what? Yes, we've lost, but we have another
There's
chance.
another game coming up.
Yeah.
God is a God of second
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah.
So if we do not build from here,
Yes.
what lessons have we? So you know how to coin that situation and make them get their encouragement back, and they move now to the next game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be like kitambo. Say mazee walikuwa wengi wametuchapa. We build on to. No, it's no longer that.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
so technically important right now to understand how players are playing.
Yes.
And you see them wearing the vests, So they'll tell you, Gigi, you've run 3 kilometers
Oh, yes.
for 90 minutes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not your potential.
Yes.
You need to run more.
Yeah.
You did like 50 tackles instead of 100.
Yes.
If you do not improve, another person is brought.
Yes.
Yeah. So the optics on a player
Yeah.
is so much that people have now put all these things, and people have thought about them because of academics.
Yeah.
So these areas of education, of
Yeah.
jobs, of careers, are so versatile that if we do not take advantage right now
Yes.
and say, me, I'm just a football player, or me, I'm just a rugby player.
Yes.
Because you'll do it up to the age of 35.
Shelf life
and
is
then
so
exactly
Yeah.
short, yeah.
Yeah.
very short. So then after you retire, what next?
What
What
next?
happened?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's why we were also saying that it is also equally important as you're doing the sports, that also in terms of your academics, you are also ensuring that you're at the very best, so that after you call it a day, you hang up your boots, you can find something to hold on to. We need to wrap up. I'm being told that we have very few minutes to wrap up our conversation. And so, Godfrey, I want to give you the last word in terms of speaking to a father. If there's one thing that they should learn and go away with from our conversation tonight in terms of raising champions, what will that be?
I'll use this ball. Okay. I'm assuming this is my son. Okay. This ball is made of panels. If we are going to ask the viewers out there, please tell me how many panels make a ball.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think Gigi will give you a prize when you get the right answer. So all the panels
Yes.
equal something. The time you've prayed with him, the time you've been on the field with him, the time you've bought him a boot, the time you've done everything, make this round ball. And then eventually, there's a nozzle.
Yes.
Okay. So we can make that rounded person. Okay. But if we don't give him the right DNA, the right values,
Yes.
and the right values are copied from me
Yes.
as a father.
Yes.
So if I do not share or show or expose myself to Trevor in the right way, yeah, then I lose him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that value, that character, that issue, it is nothing that we can hold. Just the way, if today we deflect this ball, I think I carried a pin. Yeah, I have a pin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is such a small thing. Yeah,
Very small.
but the things that are out there, they might look so small.
Yes.
So today we walk on the road, somebody is doing something funny, and my son is not grounded well in whatever we have put around him.
Yeah.
Okay, what will happen? He will follow,
Yeah.
and we'll lose him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And once we lose them, this ball without air
Yeah.
is not playable.
Yes.
True.
That's true.
My son, without having the DNA of what I need him to do,
Yes.
he's not supposed to be presented out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I present him, the next question will be, "Huyu ni kijana mgani mnatuletea?" You know?
Yeah.
So we've got to make sure as fathers that
Yeah.
we are developing upright, straightforward looking, valued children.
Yes.
You know? So that when we present them out there,
Yes.
whether they're on the field, whether they're doing their careers, they know, and nobody can change them. Nobody can use a small thing like this to remove what you've worked so hard
Yes.
to do. Thank you.
Wow.
Oof.
Amazing.
Drops mic. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I hope that as a man out there, as a parent out there, you have been able to grasp everything that we have discussed this evening. It's for the betterment of your girl. It's for the betterment of your boy. Character is more valuable than medals
Yes.
or even trophies. And what you are giving that child,
Yeah.
that is what will determine how they pan out to be, because of the environment that also they will find themselves in. A lot of takeaways for
Yeah,
me in
yeah.
as well. Sports and education
Yes.
should actually complement each other.
They marry.
They should not compete.
Very true.
Very true.
You
So
know, something I'm really picking up tonight
Yeah.
is that it's not just about the medal.
no.
There is more to that.
Yes.
There's more to life. I mean, there is the place of the glory of God. That
Yes.
you have to serve God even with the talent. As I kick that ball,
Yes.
glory
Does it
to my
glorify
Father.
God?
Yeah.
Thank you, Godfrey.
Karibu.
This was powerful.
Yeah.
This was wholesome.
Yes.
As well. Thank you, and continue doing the amazing work that you are doing. Regards to everyone. Quickly allow me to look at some messages that I have received because there's one which is quite special. Gilbert Gitachu is in. Lonely Hemo, thank you. Kim Shege, Evelyn Yademba, Evelyn Odor, James Gishoro tuned in. Jefferson Aseneka enjoying the show right here from Nairobi. Collins Omondi, Nikondani Kamakawa. Kennedy Mwangi,
Yes.
say hello to Coach Masolo. He's such a blessing to our team Yawaze, PCA Kikuyu Hospital. Needless to say, he writes in capital letters. Needless to say, I'm the top scorer. We need to verify that information. You are blowing your own trumpet. So we need to verify that information. But thank you so much, Godfrey, for your wisdom, for your knowledge, and for the love that you have at heart to see talents being exposed out there. So thank you so much. And thank you as well to even the right sports academies out there that are doing the most to tap and also nurture talents that are out there. Whichever sports academies you belong to and those proprietors of the same, thank you even for creating those spaces for those kids, because they will become something and someone because you gave them a space to express themselves. And also thank you to the parents as well.
Yeah, that's true. Inafaa tuende mashinani.
By the
Serikali and all stakeholders.
Oh yes.
Kule mashinani there are
Huko
great
ndio
talent.
talent iko.
Really.
Juzi nilikuwa nacheza na kijana mwingine in one of the academies. Jamaa analima ball.
Yes.
Hana kiatu.
Yeah.
And so I kept asking the other guy, hey, what's happening to this guy? So for him, he was like, this guy comes from the Sharks. And he is actually quite uncomfortable wearing a boot. So he prefer, hiyo mguu ikikushika. The talent, you know, raw talent.
Remember Faith Kipyegon?
Faith Kipyegon.
She used to run barefoot.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now look
her
at
now.
them.
Yeah.
Kule
Twende
mashinani.
ground, twende mashinani, and tap those talents there, nurture them, and let them now shine nationally and even to the ends of the world. Thank you so very much for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure you are sharing these with someone. They have a son, they have a daughter, and they are into these spaces, or maybe they have not exposed them to the academies and spaces where they can nurture and harness their skills and their talents. Share with them this particular as well link, and also sports academies out there you feel wacha wasikize hivi so that they get to know that they are not just proprietors. The coaches, as Godfrey has mentioned, they are father figures to instill values, the right character in the lives of these children. And also tomorrow, 6 p.m., we'll have a repeat of the same on Hope TV. So if you missed today's episode, tomorrow you can tune in, or better yet, enda pale kwenye mtandao Hope FM Live or Hope TV. We were live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can get the same and watch, rewatch, and so that we become better. On behalf of everyone who has made today's production a success, thank you to these amazing gentlemen, the producer, Liz, doing an amazing work. Prince Charles himself, the cameraman, also our director as well. Mpoke, ambaye ni mpole pia. And Davis akiwa huko juu. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate. Wanafanyanga tungare. But they do the donkey work. So thank you so much, and we appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. Until next week, it's bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.